is a better day. So in the blue for the Horde, Sock at the bottom right for the Alliance. Jabba, can you make a tier list for all the Warcraft units? That would be fantastic. That would be peak comedy. Fast year opening. No blade. How to make? I think Toxie will tell you. And of course, on Sock's side, it's an Archmage. Has to make a decision to play it one base or not. No tower, 3 farms. Ah, there's the tower. So not the super fast tech.
A player's forces are under attack.
And a little bit of a stalemate here.
Town is under siege.
Footman chasing Farseer, Grunts chasing Archmage. But no tech. This is all time. In favor of... Sorry, I couldn't mute myself anymore. This came out of nowhere. Like a Blade Master backstab. Oh boy. Thank you guys. Oh, I'm a little bit surprised how little I have my body under control. That comes from cleaning.
A town is under siege.
Wolferess, okay, but this expo is already so late.
Players' forces are under attack.
I mean, tier 2 is almost done, and we start to creep this now. Sock was very, very hesitant. Footman falls as well. Soin with very, very little. Creates a lot of space. He can make a decision to either counter expand or go Wyvern all in or Raider all in. He can almost do whatever he wants. He's only level 1. That wasn't an eye. Two grunts on a silver platinum though. Ooh, and Sock is closing the line of retreat. Not bad, he's kinda encircled here. But if things go right, yep, and the end snares fly well, this grunt is safe. What's the play? Raider, Walker, and so inside. And still no tier 2 tech.
Under siege. A player's force is under attack.
TC second Raider Walker, that's all it takes. Opening up his own second base for a potential counter expansion. This will be figured out by Sock, but if he crosses the map, then of course this expansion is vulnerable. Tech starts now. Oh my god, this is so late. Last hit for the grunt, I think. What a weird day so far. But Soin's shape is rising. Since TP League, he's up there again. And so far it shows. He still has to do something against this Echo situation. Oh, and he does. With his own style that he re-implemented months ago. TC Shockwave gets burned quite a bit. This is almost a slaughter. Level 2 Water Elemental served as damage sponges here for a little bit of harass, but this will not lead to a kill at all. There's another Shockwave soon. Can he cancel all that healing? Yep, a little late, so the footmen are usable again. And Soin was a little hesitant, wasn't he? 2 minutes now until his own expo is finished, and in 2 minutes when you're mining and tier 2 is finishing, you can get a lot of stuff done. Everything's bruised. Sock is coming back into this game, like his survival skills at the moment, second to none, even better than Fortitude. And I feel Sock has salvaged this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mountain King coming. Rifle Caster's coming. There was so much time for Soin, and what did he do with his time? No level 3. No counter expo done. No second base in shambles. This is problematic. And everything's hurt. Oh my. This is not an HP bar situation that you want to be in when your opponent is pushing your win condition. No, 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 no. Double level 3, okay. He holds, but Mountain King is out. Rifle, Thorks, a little bit of a poke. Kinda happy that Sock is moving away from Beastmaster. It worked to a degree in some games recently, but just doesn't scale that well. It also doesn't create the best games, to be honest. Mountain King way more flashy. Lion Horn, excellent. Even though the big source of damage is gonna be spells. Chainwave has to be the savior. Mountain King is here. Almost every hammer should lead to a kill. Soin is doing a good job decimating peasant HP, but now he's in range of the Arcane Tower. The newly buffed Arcane Tower. Mana potion on the Mountain King Hammer to the rescue. Shockwave against units doesn't do too much on level 2. Can be countered, and we get an early breaker to steal Spirit Link. Mountain King, uh-oh! You were supposed to be the chosen one! Pass the TP, will portal next to the shop to get some healing done again. And this is a way closer match than I expected. Now that we have 2 base, hero levels are also almost evened out, with the Mountain King a little behind. Man, I thought Soin was too passive. And if Sock kills his second base up there while in production, he is in trouble. But maybe not enough pressure there. Border Ring of Protection. Look at this, how the times are changing. Makes, oh my, makes a lot of sense actually. Plus 13 armor now. And here comes the push. Full mana, level 3 MK. He can just clap for days. Yeah, that Mountain King's gonna win the game now. 100%. He can't be nuked. He can't be stopped. He'll not be out of mana because we have level 2 Brilliance. And a mana potion. What do you do against this dwarf? Like, seriously. You have to dodge the human army from this point on, right? Quite a funny game. Mispositionings can hurt both players a lot. I like that move, that he's moving away from the expansion of brute forcing this at this point. Trying to get stronger spells, especially stronger AoE. To be somewhat on par with Clap. Here we go. Now that the expansion is very much fortified, we go for the main base. Do we have pillage? Yep, looks like it. So no more rifles at this point, but no... Oh, game of chicken? Not yet. Who's portaling first? TC out of mana again. Doesn't necessarily respect the Arcane Tower too much. Lots of mana burned. And that's the base gone. That means Soin has to get the key, but he's far, far, far away from that. I don't think this trade was worth it. Was it? It's like 4 workers, lots of resources, of course. But his second base is gone. You can easily replenish this when you're on 2 bases. This was a lot of gold from pillage, of course. But not enough. Not rebuilding the second base. Breakers are coming online more and more. That was odd. Oh, clappity clap clap. Someone must have an idea. Oh no. MK. Pop! Yep, and this won't be the last clap you've seen in this fight. Shockwave, Chain Lightning. Okay. Soin is the one with the heal scroll, so there's no AoE healing currently, but the clap. He is the main source of damage, of course. The casters don't really do too much, but the TC can't throw waves anymore until he uses the potion. He's on par with the MK. The sustain is a lot better thanks to Brilliance Aura. He can take a longer fight. Focusing this Mountain King is not a good idea. 16 armor. No, 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 no. That ain't flying. And 3, 4 more kills, 5 more kills. Oh, this entire army shall be gone. And, yeah, Starbuck points it out in chat as well. I wonder what led to this Spirit Link decision. Spirit Link Raiders for an early push. Okay, I can kind of see that. But aren't Shaman in this situation always better? Also, Lightning Shield on top of your AoE. Like, the big upside of Shaman, of Walkers. Of course, Spirit Link is good, but can be dispelled. AoE dispel is fine, but it's very expensive, and there's not too much to dispel actually. A little bit of slow and water elemental seal in there. And they don't do any damage there with their stronger right clicks compared to Shaman. 2 breakers anyway. Yeah, and Spirit Link has obviously been stolen. Yep. So, I don't really get it. Nice adjustments by Sock, going into breakers that quick. And there shouldn't be a way to hold this. Double heal scroll, Ankh, Invo Potion. Kinda miss a mana potion on the Mountain King, but hey. That shouldn't be the biggest deal. Big mana potion on the Farseer, level 3. That's a big chain lightning. Maybe with spells something's possible. Trying to create a radar flank into the backline. That should be nice. AoE damage is quite sick actually. But for how long? He needs these potions. The claps not doing that much to be precise, but a heal scroll would go a long way. Chain wave hitting a lot of targets, but countered by that sad heal scroll that Sock got and Soin didn't. So for the Orc, everything is hurt and bruised and can't be put into battle, and especially the breakers. Like, what do you do against these breakers? You don't do anything against them. That is game. And Sock takes well-deserved 1-0. It looked really grim for a while there in the early stages, but that's the nature of a human being. They always suffer in the beginning, and they take it from there. The only time you do Grunt Spirit Walker Raider is against Mountain King first. Maybe someone was expecting that in preparation but didn't adapt. That would be funny. Yeah, also the trade not holding that expansion was a little odd. Soin can do better than what we've seen from him today. There's one more. And maybe there's 2 more maps. So, did someone tell Jabba how to make that unit tier list? It is important. Ah! Yes, he did. Someone did. Java's unit tier list. Effin Imba Gargoyles. Okay. Archers are bad. Okay. It's not too bad of a list, I'd say. Oh, there's even gyros. I've seen worse tier lists. Who made this list? Jabba. I think the peon should be at the very, very top as well, because the peon obviously creates fortified towers. And we all know that fortified towers are too much. 1-0 for Sock. Having a fine game 1. After the initial early game, that is. And now we end up on Northern Isles. Is it time for an MK first? I love MK first, dude. It's so much fun. No Archmage. We get pretty early headhunters. True, that is something that I didn't mention last game. There were no headhunters. Sorry about that. But yeah, that should help a little bit in the early stages. The grunt pressure worked though. It was kind of the follow-up that was lacking. Maybe you can create a mix of both. Also interesting to not see grunts into headhunters, but just straight up headhunters. But yeah, we might get Focus versus Sock in the winner bracket if Sock continues to play like he did. And then we would have another Night Elf versus Orc in the lower bracket.
A player's forces are under attack.
Max Weller, thank you for the 10-month resub. Claw and Ring, pretty solid.
Player's forces are under attack.
Creeping behind this, okay. Sock is trying to turn the pressure around. There is a tech running already, so... Lumber Mill? He wasn't harassed. At all. So usually you wouldn't need that Lumber Mill? Is he tower pushing? That can't be right. I mean, in general, you need quite some lumber. It's never really bad to have a lumber mill. But is it necessary?
A player's forces are under attack.
We'll see. Maybe he's expecting a wyvern and then wants the guard tower. These guys know each other so well that there must be a good reason for it. I think the tower rush is not a really good reason, so it might be something else. So are we going back to the Beastie Boy? Nice harass. Little anti-timing here, as the water elements are not level 3, but not level 2. But it takes the Farseer off the map, prevents creeping, and... Water Elemental gone. Stressful, but salvaged. Yep, Babs in the chat. Whew. Yeah, I think this wasn't really designed to get the burrow cancel. Soin was in position, forced repair, forced resources, forced time, and here's the Beastmaster for a second round.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's no tier 2 building up. This is painful. Mass summons, Quill Beast, Water Elementals, only piercing damage against Headhunters. Not feeling that natural, but against burrows, they're fantastic. Lodge is coming, but it's already delayed. Double Sanctum behind this Beastery push. Interesting. One base Double Sanctum, kind of a rare sight. But so far, it's working well. Wow, Soin invest. Oh, he finds the Lodge! Easy cancel now, if not for a lot of commitment. Oh, no, no, there we go. Oh, this is so brutal. Fortified is ready. That cost a lot. And we get mass casters behind this. Defend is ready too. Sock playing cat and mouse with Soin so far.
Town is under siege.
Not again. Not again! Spirit Notch. Is he blocked? Don't. What? No. Oops! Well, humans have to get stuck in bases. It's a rule of nature. Whether it's their own or others, they don't mind. Main thing is they get stuck somewhere. Okay, still heavily in favor
A player's forces are under attack.
of Sock this game. How, like, what can you even do at this point of the game? 3 priests into 2 Sorks, soon to be breakers, I guess. Upgrades coming, invisible summons can harass the base. Oops, sorry. That was a little louder than expected. Sock has to work on levels a bit, it was very harass heavy. But now we got a fine army together. There's a good supply lead. Also gets the bear. Get the bear. He got the bear. Summoner's War. Oh, so exciting. TC was able to creep. He got stomped. So is there a chance to nuke the Archmage? Not really, I think.
The town is under siege.
Polar bear looking so good.
A player's forces are under attack.
No shaman. Lots of damage. And we have a fight in the north. We'll see if the Great Hole comes up or not. There's a little bit of a reaction to it. Stomp onto all the footies, but they're disposable anyway. Breakers are coming in. And the cancel. Yeah, there was a cancel. That's all that Sock needs.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's in full control. And this summon harass that we've seen here, he can do this a million times again. A little bit of a weird position being backed against the shop, but he can just go for heal scrolls, invo potions. Yeah, he owns the fight. Man, Sock is back in shape. After not looking too hot versus Focus in the War3 Champion semifinal, looking better and better here today. And he will get the rematch of the War3 Champion semifinal if things continue this way. Sock was definitely not in shape on Sunday in the semifinal versus Focus. Are you seriously arguing with me about that?
The town is under siege.
Love that play.
Player's forces are under
So simple. So effective. Almost a little old school. Infi-esque. Should never rule Soin out though when there's hero kill potential. He got Chain Lightning 2 now. Got a Scroll of the Beast. Would love to see speed scrolls actually against the slow. Battle drum's a little unfortunate. And we have a flank. No heal scroll this time. Instant TP though, trying to snag. Got the snag. Not bad by Soin at all. Ideally, you would have the situation in the back of an expansion, but there was a little Quill Beast. And no Shaman put to the side. Is it time to finish this? For the first time in forever, Soin has a supply lead. Weird position. Oh. Is this Farseer level 4 seriously turning this around? Kodos are still busy munching. Archmage is dry. Caster's not really part of this fight. Heal. Oh, love that heal ward. What a nice position. It's a weird game, but it's 2 ways, 1 base. Sock was falling a little bit behind or allowed Soin to catch up, but with the investment of 600 gold into a second base, that is justified. Triple Sanctum. You all know that Triple Sanctum is unstoppable, right? It's a pretty solid game plan actually by Sock. Prevent that your opponent gets more bases than you. That is step 1. Step 2, get more bases than your opponent.
The town is under siege.
So simple.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Blizzard transition brings the damage. That is something his army was lacking for sure. Keeps the casters far in the back to not get chain lightninged. Yeah, Blizzard doesn't do too much there. Lightning shield in the back. Here we go. Zappity zap zap. Level 3 chain lightning. Oh, is it wolves or chain lightning? I'm not too sure. Solid damage done by Soin. He's definitely fighting. Backstabbing a little bit as well. Oh, is this game not as over as I thought? TC5, Farseer 5. We have a TP, right? Yeah, we do. Again, we have this little bit of a problem called Spellbreakers, who can't really be dealt with. Oh, so many losses on both sides now. If a hero falls, that's probably it. Level 4, Archmage, get out of here. But Beastmaster's getting one more kill. Fairly even, but now the problem remains that Sock has 2 bases and Soin has 1. Good fight by Soin though, that was fun to see. And yeah. Sock can work with summons. Oh, well, yeah, it's Beastmaster summons, not the Water Elementals anymore, rightfully so. And he's creating a pretty big army. And he's first to the shop. Invis Polar Bear. What the hell is this blue? How did they damage the polar bear? It's truly fascinating how many bugs one team can put in a patch. Not game-breaking bugs or anything. I mean, with the FPS drops, kinda game-breaking this time. It's like, first they broke the Naga, now they break the bears. Let's see if Sock breaks Soin. Distraction at the bottom once again. The shop is gone, so no more breakers for the time being. And I guess Soin is out of gold soon. Trying to go for hero focus. Archmage and Snare over and over. Stop. Chain lightning. No way! No way! Losing the Archmage here. As I said in the middle of the game, there's always a potential for hero focus, and all of a sudden, we're fighting. So it needs a big win here. And this looks like a pretty solid win to me. Wyvern in the air. Really, not much she can do against them. What? King Abel, thank you for the sub. Archmage 6 with Wolf 3, TC 6 as well. There's not much left, but what is left is pretty powerful. Oh no, Archmage is back, but the beastie is dead. No way, Soin. Fighting Spirit, there was an invo potion on the Beastmaster, didn't use it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hide behind the buildings and try to do something with Blizzard. We're still mining for like 3 minutes from the main. Soin is not broke or anything. He's expanding now. Oh my god. Archmage close to 5, pretty much one more kill. This beastie will not see the light of day. And supply-wise, this is even. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. One more kill for level 5 Archmage. Oh, don't freeze your militia. Oh, there was a little bit of an invite. That as well. Man, these wyvern transitions went a long way. And orc late game heroes, man. They're something. Mazu, thank you for the sub. Trying to cast invisibility, that works. Call to arms. Oh yeah, we're throwing everything into this. Beastmaster's not coming back, right? Oh no! What are you doing to your militia? That... What? Doesn't care. That's the last bit of mana. No consumables. End snare again. He's invis. Should be able to survive. And both are on one base. No effing way. Sock is denying the militia no level 7 for the orc. Well, okay. I give you that. But this is not over. Despite 2 hero kills and wiping out the entire army, this is not over. Thanks to Blizzard. Thanks, Blizzard. Is he moving too far out, though? It's so tempting to get these kills. It's so tempting to get closer to level 6, but oh my god, what a throw! Sock had such a nice early game. Established that expansion well on the back of some attacks. And then it all fell apart with the hero kills. And as we said, Beastmaster doesn't scale well into the late game. Overcommitments were made. Oh, Sock was up one base for quite some time. Had good hero levels. Could have / should have finished the game. Do you have another job as well, or is casting all you do? For 3 years, that's my job. Quite a miracle that I'm still able to do this. Just make Blizzard global and Sock might still win. We're not that far away from it though. Yeah, global spells. Wouldn't that be funny? Well, we have game 3. I did not expect that we would get game 3, but we get game 3 and I take game 3. Do you miss your old job? I was doing customer support, dude. Do you think anyone ever missed customer support? There we go. Map 3. The decision. Who's facing Focus in the winners final and who has to face Moon for elimination. Twisted Meadows, okay. Let's see where this goes. Thanks for the kind words, everybody. Problem is, with this game 3 now, I'm out of coffee. And this game is potentially gonna be long. We have the same opener for Soin than we've seen before. Very, very different map, of course. But no big difference here. Tower early. I swear, if somebody mentions the overlay again, I'm gonna turn on Reforged graphics for the next 2 series.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, chat. You reap what you sow. Okay. Enjoy the winner of this match versus Focus and Reforged graphics, everybody. You brought this to yourself. Close! Farseer could have arrived a little earlier. Now it's down to the peasants to not take too much damage. It's pretty much established once again that humans on Twisted go for the lab creep. Boots of Kel'Thas, obviously a very unthankful item. Nameless T, thank you very much for the sub. Kenna, what about the underlay? Counteract and overlay. Well, subs might. Wink, wink. Very much looking forward to this next match.
Are under attack.
So with that lab creep, Archmage gets level 2. Farseer didn't actually kill too much, did he? Not even a single point of XP so far. But he got the Shadow Priest. That's good. That's important. I have to keep it up. Feels again that Sok is more or less in control.
Players' forces are under
with
attack.
The same build that we've seen before. Just very late tech in comparison. Wasn't he teching a lot faster than before? Oh, imagine the steal. Oh, it just expired. Imagine. Imagine a wolf last hit. But it's not happy playing Orc, of course it's not gonna happen. Orcs don't do that. Archmage running away in experience. Last time on map 2 he pushed into the Orc base with only level 1 Water Elementals. This is different now. Ooh. What the? What was that? My mouse got stuck. Odd. Let's go onto the lodge again. this is what bought Sock the time for the expansion in game 2, which he then couldn't close out, but boom, fragile launch going down again. No attack on two burrows this time, so not forcing any repair. So economically, Soin is still doing better than before, rebuilding the lodge immediately. Ooh, Sock was supply blocked. Look at this block. Speaking of blocks, Sock was supply blocked. Now it's up again. And he's trusting in the Beastmaster. I wonder, is he getting trapped again? That would be so funny if it's just a repeat of the game before. Well, it's definitely possible. Archmage! Oh, okay, has to escape. There was no chain lightning because he's only level 1. Now I'm lagging. Just a tiny bit, I guess. Okay, we're throwing away the footman, as we should. Little bit of damage. This footman does a lot. But Archmage is back, still pretty hurt. There is chain lightning now. But the Beastmaster is not only summoning a lot of units, he's also killing a lot of units here. Deny. Nice level of play. And we even got a Beastery proxy. This time not scouted, not killed. And it's a pretty even game, I guess. Heard that these headhunters are falling, otherwise... He could have crapped a lot now. He's trying to, with summons, but this army is more or less laughable. We continue. 4 peons. That is a hostile working environment, if you ask me. Imagine you have to go down a mine to get gold for your overlord. And then you finally get some fresh air, and then there's a soldier hitting you with a sword. I think we should all appreciate our jobs a little more. I mean, you're sitting somewhere in home office, you work from home, watching streams on the side. I'm here talking about video games for a living. And I'm pretty sure social security and healthcare isn't too great for orcs. All of a sudden, customer support ain't so bad. Exactly. I rarely complained about that job. I had a solid time. But a better time casting. So, we have a fight. Summons dealt with relatively easy. A lot of mana invested, of course, and the casters can never really connect. Taking care of these shaman very early on. Well, that's a lot of experience for Soin, though. Dog Bird, thank you for the sub. Come, hit him, hit him, hit him. Deny, what a bait. Shockwave on top, the creeps are getting involved. Oh, Sock, you were with 1.5 lags in the winner bracket final. And now it's looking fantastic for Soin. That's a yikes. If someone would ask me, Neo, was this a yikes? I would say, my brother, that's a B2W yikes in my chat. So many units lost. And that delays breakers. Goes for the triple sanctum anyway, as the expo is up. And 2-base will probably be established. Not gonna lie. Moon versus Sock sounds pretty good though.
A player's forces are under attack.
So no pillage. But this is a problem. And I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the Beastmaster. Chain wave! No heal scrolls, right? Uy, uy, uy. Just one kill after the next. And here come the Devious Wyvern. They were kinda won game 2. Town portal forced soon. This means the expansion is without any defense. This is gnarly. Now that the mana is gone, you can walk into the economy and look at how much better this is working against the base compared to the walkers in game 1. Damage done, town portal used, and precisely when the expo is up. Yeah, Sock seemingly having some connectivity issues, just like me here.
Player's forces
but yeah, you look at the game and it's even supply, it's pretty much even hero levels, but it's also 2-base, but this Beastmaster seriously doesn't scale well. Sock needs a half a miracle, to be honest. Against this chain wave combo. And heal scrolls. And he has to re-establish that second base to the fullest. Soin just got a lot better in defending the Beastmaster. Lost little time in the process. Wait. This TC has Stomp and Shockwave. Nobody mentioned this yet, right? There's no aura.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yo, good luck holding this expo. Trying to get levels in. He does. Items picked up as well. There is heal scrolls, but town portal forced. Not even on the top of a speed scroll or anything. Inventory for Soin is arguably empty.
A player's forces are under attack.
And as long as you distract from your own second base, do some structural damage, then that's fine. Big supply numbers though. With that, a fight can always change things. And Sock has it in it. To turn a fight around. But without an MK, that's tough. We have a little bit of an interception on the right hand side. Soin sees it coming though. Oh, we have a speed scroll. Ah, bugged overlay, huh? Counter harass. This game ain't over. Sock is trying his hardest. Shockwave, chainwave, not hitting too much, arguably. There's also heal scrolls. That Kodo, yeah, that's a goner. But the Wyvern, how do you deal with the Wyvern? That Shockwave was a million times better. But he can't follow that up anymore with Chain Lightning. It's gone. Breakers on the right hand side. Raiders find a huge connection to the casters. Oh boy. Poor Sock getting pummeled here. Also the Berserker falling. 2 Raiders about to pop. There is the speed scroll now. Micro looking okay. Militia coming in. Water Elementals dispelled. That's level 4. Is it finally Aura? Or is he stomping harder now? Archmage in trouble. No TP. Nothing. Invis! And he gets out. Reveal coming in. Wait, didn't he have a crystal ball before? Is that the savior? TC in trouble. Oh boy, this is so close. Archmage dying. TC portaling away. And more kills on the way out. What a sick fight. But now what? We're still on 2 base, 2 base. Sock has almost 1,000 gold. But we're also getting closer to level 5s. No aura is a problem. Like, I don't know if this build is on purpose, but he can't afford this. Ah, aura now. Dangerous territory. This could be some easy kills. Do we have Blizzard? Not yet. Tough to deal with a bear.
A player's forces are under attack.
No consumables if we can trust this overlay. Which we never should. Invo potion available on an Archmage. Okay, Chainwave getting stronger. At least a guaranteed kill now. And a lot of breakers. Casters out of the fight. The fight is all over the place again. We have a squad going rogue into the castle, and that's the downside of Twisted. It's so big, it's so wide open. But you can still farm XP by just killing summons. And to be honest, he's also farming casters. The priests were saved by invisibility. But Sock's coming back. Sock is having a great time now. Can he do more damage to the Great Hall? The Wyvern aren't carrying it. The heroes aren't 5 yet. We're getting close though. Very close. But what do you do if the Archmage gets 5 as well and retrains to Blizzard? Almost a surround. Jeez. Everybody can lose this game at any time. Sock is pulling further and further ahead after the fight on the right hand side. Archmage is safe. And Sock might eventually do it. New reinforcements. This was dangerous.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
The harass never stops. With that, peons spent most of their life in the burrow. And I feel like you need the TC5. Beastmaster level 5, by the way. Will be 3. Don't like the choice too much. Invis Wolves instead of Chain Lightning. Dashes through the mana. Needs some potions, I feel. The AoE damage is obviously great. Water Torrent activated. Disengage. Thank you for the sub. This might be the fight for the game. Huge supply lead for Sock, but is all the supply in the mix? We get Dragon Hawks! Not just used yet, but soon. TM. Shackle? Does he need them? Not too sure. But goddamn, that's a hard counter then. Shockwave, a big one. Lots of units about to fall on the left-hand side. Answer to counter the Shackles. Net versus net action. But Soin, what's left? You can't deal with the breakers. The big weapon chain wave is not working against the breakers. They are the biggest threat. And he played it so well from there. Man. After the fight at the bottom left, I thought Sock is done. Then he had a grand fight in the upper right. And from there on out, he played his advantages. And the number of breakers grew. He invested into Dragonhawks. They might not win the game, but they make sure that the Wyvern won't take over. Boohoozer! Thank you for the 26-month resub. Dragonhawks can of course attack castles in the back as well. Army split once again. But Soin is down half the supply. TC? Does he have anything left? I don't think so, and neither does Soin. GG. Sock had to fight real hard, but making it work. Eventually, here on Twisted Meadows, 2-1 for the human, who has the pleasure of playing now again. Versus Focus, that is. And we get Soin versus Moon in the lower bracket. That's our two pairings. Plus then the lower bracket final. Man, Soin seriously had a shot of winning this entire series. But the Beastmaster does work late game, apparently. I sent you guys into a little break to get a refill. And then we have more games. Focus versus Sock.